Hey everybody, welcome to my first video in a while. Let me dust off my vocal pipes. And welcome to our unit on division. The first thing I want you to do, just to test where we're at with our division skills, is to complete these 4 problems. Using long division, try your best. So what I want you to do right now is pause the video with these 4 problems on the screen, and then when you're ready to check your work, press play again and the answers will come up. All right, 3, 2, 1, pause. All right, let's see how you did. For our first one, 57 divided by 3, our answer was 13. For number 2, 695 divided by 5, we got 139. For our third one is 79 divided by 2. We got a remainder here, 39, remainder of 1. We had 1 left over. And for number 4, 982 divided by 8, another remainder, 122, remainder 6. All right. So if you didn't get one of those right, but you know where your mistake went, that's great. If not, let's move on and we'll get you going, okay? The first thing I want to cover is a little bit of vocabulary for division, because it might get a little confusing. If we look at this problem right here, 380 divided by 6. 380 divided by 6. The number 380 is called our dividend. It's inside. 1 second. Hey, everybody. So, like I said, the number 380 here is our dividend. That's the number that's inside or under our division bracket. The number outside, in this case 6, is called our divisor. That's the number we're dividing by. We're dividing our dividend by our divisor. 380 divided by 6. The answer, which goes above our division bracket, is 63, and that's called the quotient. How we have a product in a multiplication, a sum in addition, a difference in subtraction. We have a quotient in division. And very unique to division, we have a remainder sometimes. If we have anything left over that doesn't go into our dividend evenly, that's what we call a remainder, and we write that over to the side. We usually use an R2, remainder of 2. And let's talk about the traditional method. And we have a couple of steps in the traditional method, which we could think about a family maybe. First we start with dad, and we are dividing. Then we go to mom, and we multiply. Sister subtract, brother bring down, rover repeat. So let me show you what I mean. Let me see if I can extend this page a little bit. Perfect. So first things first, we're going to divide. Does 6 go into 3? No. I'm over here. Does 6 go into 3? No. Does 6 go into 39? Yes. How many times? 6 times. I put my 6 over my 9, and I divide it. Now I'm going to multiply. I'm going to follow mom and multiply. 6 times 6 is 36. Sister, I'm going to subtract. 39 minus 36 is 3. Brother, I'm going to bring down the 6. And then I'm going to repeat, going back to divide. 6 goes into 36, or 36 divided by 6 is 6. 6 times 6, 36. Going through mom, go to sister, subtract, 0. Brother, I have nothing else to bring down, no remainder. My quotient is 66. Do the next one by your own. Pause the video, do the work, press play when you're ready to check your answer. 3, 2, 1, pause. All right, how'd you do? Our answer would be 12, remainder 5. If you got this one wrong, check my work and see if it matches yours and try and find where you went wrong. If you have a question, try and figure it out. If you really have a question, get me and maybe even come join my mini lesson. But if you got it right, let's move on. I want you to do these 4 problems using the traditional method. Let me extend my page a little bit more. Beautiful. Do these 4 problems using the traditional method. See if you can solve them, all right? Pause that video. 3, 2, 1, pause. All right. 59 divided by 6 is 9, remainder 5. 93 divided by 8 is 11, remainder 5. 437 divided by 6 is 72, remainder 5. 547 divided by 4, 136, remainder of 3. Check these problems, see how you did. If you really have a question, check my work against yours. If something's just not lining up or you don't understand, come join my mini lesson. If not, let's move on to the area model. This is another way to solve division problems. And it's kind of like the concrete model in multiplication. It's just giving you a visual representation of the division. And why we call it the area model is it's kind of like finding the area of a rectangle, but just kind of reversed. If we have a rectangle, how we would find the area is we would multiply the length times the width. But if we know just the length is 7, and we know that the area is, oh, I don't know, let's say 966, if we divide the area by the length, we're going to be able to find that other side, the width, which would be our quotient. That's our answer to our division problem. So let's do one together. 38 divided by 3. I know this side is 3, and my area is 38. This first box on the left, we're going to be multiplying by 10. Over here, on the right, we're going to be multiplying by 1s. So, let's see about this. So how many times does 3 go into 38? But we're only going to be using multiples of 10. So does it go in 10 times? Yes. Does it go in 20 times? No. So I'm just going to keep it at 10 here. 10 times 3, 30. And then I subtract, and I have 8 left over. That 8 now comes up here. And now I'm going to be seeing how many times 3 goes into 8 using multiples of 1. It goes in twice. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtracting, I get 2. And then this up here, I add everything above the rectangle, equals 12. Remainder 2. And that's my quotient. We could also do this looking down here for a 3-digit number divided by a 1-digit number. 376 divided by 6. I know this side is 6, and my area is 376. And you guessed it, now I'm going to be doing hundreds, tens, and ones. So 6, does 6 go into 376 100 times? No. No hundreds. Does 6 go into 376 a multiple of 10 times? It goes in 10, goes in 20, goes in 30, it goes all the way up to 60 times. 60 times 6, 360. We have 16 remaining. That comes up here. 16 does go into 16, a multiple of 1 times. It actually goes in twice. 12, subtract, we get 4. Add what's above my rectangle, 62. I have a remainder of 4. If at this point you have like a million questions, you don't know what's going on, please end the video, come up to the mini lesson with me. If you think you got it, try the next two. 62 divided by 4, 685 divided by 5, okay? Remember, multiples of 10, multiples of 1s here, multiples of hundreds, 10s, and 1s here, okay? Pause the video and do these if you feel comfortable. Go, pause. All right, check your answers. For 62 divided by 4, we did have a remainder still. Our answer at the end was 15 remainder 2. And for 685 divided by 5, we actually didn't have a remainder, but our answer was 137. All right, here's the crucial part. Sorry, everybody, very important phone call from the president. Here's the important part. If you feel like you still have questions, you're not ready to move on to choosing a practice yet, come up to the mini lesson with me. If I'm done with the mini lesson, please flag me down. I can help you. If you have finished this video and you feel comfortable, go on, choose a practice from your game plan, and start getting to work. All right, great job today, everybody. Mr. Tennell, signing off.